Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dr. Claudia Albers, Planet X research and professional physicist. And today I'd like to bring to you another one of my articles. This one is entitled Gatwick Airport Closed Because of Planet X Gravitational Anomaly. Now, it has recently been reported that Gatwick Airport south of London has been closed for the second day in a row on December 20th, 2018 because of drones operating at the airport. But they have the technology to hack into the drone signal and take the drones over, and they have the technology to trace the signal back to the operator. So the fact that they have not dealt with it suggests that they are operating the drones and using them as an excuse to close down the airport. Now, why would they do that? Because the airport location is within the repulsive gravity zone of a stellar core gravitational wave, i.e. the airport is in the region of the object's gravitational wave where gravity reverses, density increases, and objects are repulsed away from the stellar core. This gravitational anomaly or zone of gravitational reversal is what gives rise to ocean recession events when affecting the ocean. This gravitational reversal zone will cause the Earth's surface gravity to seemingly increase in that region, and airplanes flying into it will crash. So here we see where Heathrow and where Gatwick airports are in relation to London. You see Gatwick is south of London. Heathrow is west of London. So Heathrow is north of London. Heathrow has not been closed, only Gatwick. So it's obvious that this zone of gravitational anomaly only is affecting Gatwick. Now the reason is, and we can see in this weather map, is because there is a huge region of low pressures here in the Atlantic, Ireland, Scotland, England, and so on. So London is actually just outside the edge of the low pressure system, and around the edge there will be a region where the gravitational wave creates a minimum, so where gravity reverses. And this is where the gravitational attraction of the stellar core on Earth matter reverses. So instead of attracting, it repulses. So it means that the density of air in that zone of reversal increases. And it would mean that if it was over the ocean, that the ocean level would also decrease because the density of the water would decrease in that zone. But any plane flying through the zone would crash because it is the same as increasing the Earth's gravitational attraction in that region. So Heathrow seems to be more to the north, so it must be Gatwick that is within that zone, not Heathrow, that's further north. Now, low pressure systems are indicative that there is a stellar core over the region, because low pressure systems cannot exist by themselves. And the reason for that is because there is a region of low pressure within the Earth's atmosphere, then surrounding air would quickly enter the region and cancel out that pressure. It would equalize the density and therefore the pressure within that zone. You cannot just have a region of lower pressure than surrounding air with nothing causing it. And what causes it is a planetary object, a celestial object, which may be a moon core or a planetary core. But these objects, the Planet X system objects, are low in energy. They have low gravitational influence. They still have gravitational influence, and they are able to come inside the Earth's atmosphere because of their low energy status. And then they create these regions of lower than normal density. This is what creates low pressure weather systems. And they create different sized ones, tornadoes, water spouts, hurricanes, and so on. And the larger the object, the larger will be the gravitational vortex. That's basically what this is. It's a gravitational vortex. But it's a wave, and this wave has regions of high density and low density. This is the low density region, and surrounding that there will be a region where density is actually increased, and that's a region where gravity actually reverses. And you may look at Article 484 entitled Planet X, the cause behind low pressure weather systems. So the regional low pressure is very large and far from circular, which most likely means that it has been created by Planet X system stellar core group. In other words, by several objects moving together. You can see how large that is. This is not due to just one stellar core, because the gravitational vortex they create is always circular. So this looks like more than one. They're all moving together here, several of them moving together, and it may be a system. Now this shows what this gravitational wave looks like. It actually forms a ring structure, and if it was affecting the ocean, then we would have a tidal bulge, which is the region which corresponds in the air to the region of lower density. And then around it, there's a region of higher density. So in the ocean, you create a lower level in the ocean where the water in this region now becomes denser. And so the level decreases. And here you create a high tide because the density of the water decreases and the density of the air above that decreases. And this would be the vortex in the air. This is the vortex in the ocean. And so this is a cross section. This is what it would look like from above. Now, in the case of the airplane flying, well, the reason why an airplane can fly through the air is because it has a wingspan and it's moving at a certain speed. And moving at that certain speed allows that wingspan to provide lift, because there's a difference in pressure between the bottom and the top of the wing, which then provides lift. And the lifting force then balances the weight of the airplane so the plane can remain in the air. But when the plane moves in a region of suddenly increased gravity, because it's now in the region of reversal for that gravity wave created by the stellar core, then the lift provided by the wingspan due to the airplane moving at a certain speed is no longer enough to balance the weight of the object, because now G has basically increased. You can see this arrow's longer here. So what happens is the airplane will dive straight for the ground. It will crash. And so this is what happens. And so that's probably why they closed the airplane, to stop that from happening. So in conclusion, it is likely that the Gatwick airport has been closed using the excuse of drones operating at the airport in order to stop airplanes from crashing due to a Planet X created gravitational anomaly over the region. This is Dr. Claudia Albers, Planet X physicist. Thank you for watching.